That better?
A little bit.
That better? That better? That better?
Because I don't really like to hear.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Hear you loud.
You good there? Check 1 2.
Testing 1 2 3 4. Todd Adam and the Lovebirds with you from the Love Nest at Chisholm High School.
Welcome to Charleston's, where great food and great service is what's on the menu. Business lunch after landing that big sale? Check. Never miss ordering our mouth-watering spinach dip? Check. Catching up over some margaritas? Check. Or just a craving for our key lime pie? Checkmate. No matter the reason, big, small, or none at all, you gotta come to Charleston's.
Evolve Events strives to provide a top-tier youth basketball experience in the OKC metro area. Our goal is to create a safe, competitive atmosphere that also works within your budget. We are focused on facilitating an environment that will help all players, teams, and coaches grow. Whether you're aiming to take your skills to the next level, secure a spot on your school team, or one day hoist a gold ball at the big house, Evolve Events has a platform for you. Don't just play, evolve. Visit our website at evolveokevents.com to get signed up for an Evolve event today.
I will have... Sorry, but how do you choose? I will have... Ooh.
The old-fashioned banana split sends your taste buds to heaven. But the strawberry shortcake sundae tastes like summer in a dish. Then there's the molten lava cake sundae. Oh, but the banana fudge sundae, I'm truly...
Sir, or you could get all four. Let's do that.
Come enjoy your favorite classic sundae at Brahms.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and range land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student checking account with Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get a free Visa debit card for secure shopping power online or in stores. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
It's game time and the lights are shining bright. Don't get caught in the dark. Power up with the Generac Home Standby Generator from Moyer Electric and Generators. When the power goes out, your lights, heat, and game stay on automatically. Moyer Electric and Generators, powering Oklahoma's homes like champions. Visit MoyerElectricOK.com or call today at 888-265-3020.
Oklahoma Career Tech. It's where confidence is built.
It's more than just practice. It's developing the skills to build a successful future.
We're doing work that matters.
To more than just us.
So, when a family needs me,
When my community needs me.
When Oklahoma needs me,
I'll be ready.
Life moves fast, and you deserve internet that keeps up. Say hello to Pioneer Fiber Internet with blazing fast gig fiber speeds designed for the way you live, work, and play. From ultra-smooth streaming and lag-free gaming to lightning-fast downloads and crystal-clear video calls, Gig Fiber gives you the speed and reliability to do it all. Ready to upgrade your internet experience? Visit GoPioneer.com to sign up today.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
You're looking live at Paul J. Hoophier Fieldhouse at the campus of Chisholm High School in North Enid for the 57th annual Week Capital Basketball Tournament. We are now into the winners bracket semifinals, and first up this afternoon is 3A number 4 Alva 9-4, and the Class 4A Woodward Boomers, who are 4-6. Hello again, everyone. I'm Todd Miller, along with Adam Dieselhorst, Mallory and Reed, joining our broadcast crew as well. And Adam, you as a player, you as a broadcaster, myself as a player back in the 80s, losing to Perry in the 87 championship game. And as a broadcaster for a long time, have a lot of great memories of this event, and it continues to be one of the best tournaments in the state of Oklahoma.
Yeah, 57 years, I think is what they
57.
said. Man, that is crazy. You don't see – it's hard to keep tournaments nowadays too, just because they've added games to the OSSA. So, kudos to Chisholm and their school system be able to keep this tournament, be able to keep it active, because they've lost a lot of teams from a natural conference that used to play in this tournament. Like you mentioned Blackwell, and we mentioned schools like Fairview, where I was originally from. Kind of some of those names aren't in it anymore. And I think Chisholm's done a really good job of getting good competitive teams to fill those spots.
They have, and they've had, for the most part, been able to do it without using a lot of junior varsity. So that's becoming a very difficult thing in itself, to find 8 strong boys and girls teams that want to come to the same site for 3 days.
Yeah, I mean, you look at both sides here. You've got a 3A school in Jones, a 4A school in Heritage Hall. You've got a 6A school in Yukon. You have some kind of normal schools. Alva's always stayed committed to this tournament. Obviously, Chisholm, the host school. Woodward's been a team that we've seen over the years. They kind of fit it, geographically. So, yeah, it's a variety. Obviously, Perry's still in it and so on and so forth. But, yeah, you're exactly right.
Ladybugs are 9-4, and I think, Adam, we would both agree this team is as good maybe as the one that went to the state semifinals and losing to Washington last year. Jeremy Jones, in my opinion, is one of the top girls coaches in the state of Oklahoma at any classification. In his first 2 years, he's led the Ladybugs to the state quarterfinals and the state semifinals. I hope, as Coach Jones told me before we came on, that when the ratings come out in January, that they don't penalize this Alva team for the schedule that they've played. I promise you, with the exception of Washington, there's not another 3A team in the state of Oklahoma that would be any better than what Alva is right now, 9-4, with the schedule that they have played.
Well, yeah, Boomerang Classic, that's as good a tournament, small school, you're going to find girls and boys. And then obviously playing in the Mustang Classic over Christmas, they definitely challenged themselves. Very, very good team, very well balanced. Have size, have speed, have athleticism. But the thing you're going to see about them that they do really well is they guard you.
They do guard you. Nathan Jones is an outstanding coach at Woodward. His team starting to turn the corner. They've won 2 straight after a 2-6 start. They have beaten 2 of the 7 ranked teams that they've played. They have wins over 4A number 8 Bethany and 6A number 3 Liberal up in Kansas. That was the final game on Tuesday night before the start of the Week Capital Tournament. We talk about the tradition between these two schools. The Alva Ladybugs have won as many tournament championships as any school on either the boys or side bracket. They have won it 6 times, their last coming in 2020. Woodward has won the girls' championship 1 time. That came back in 2018. Yesterday, the Alva Ladybugs, no problems with the Cushing Lady Tigers. They destroyed Cushing in the first game, 62-23. Heritage Hall was defeated by Woodward 61-36. Heritage Hall moved into the consolation finals tomorrow afternoon with a resounding victory over the Cushing Lady Tigers, who will now play for 7th place. We will take a timeout. We'll be back after this 1-minute break and get you the starters and tip off winners bracket semifinal game number 1, 3A Alva and 4A Woodward. It's coming up next on Squirtle.tv.
6 surgeons, 4 locations, 1 goal: to improve the health and lives of people in Oklahoma. At Oral and Maxillofacial Associates, we treat every patient like family. As the preferred dental implant and oral surgery specialist of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and with over 30 years of service to our community, we are trusted by professionals and dedicated to expert care. With 4 convenient locations around the metro area, we are here for you. Trust the experts at OMA. Visit our website, www.omaok.com. 6 surgeons.
Hi again, everybody. Welcome back here to Paul J. Uthier Fieldhouse. The memories just come flooding back when you see some of these officials that have been here for decades calling the event. And then, of course, Alva and Woodward, 2 Northwest Oklahoma rivals that do play in the regular season. Once upon a time, they played in a home-and-home series. That is now down to 1 game a year. And while we have a moment, my longtime broadcast partner with the Alva Goldbugs and Ladybugs, Trent Goss, is watching. Kudos to Trent, his son today, Graham Goss, 24 points, a career high.
Nice.
In the loss of the consolation semifinals to the Woodward Boomers. So Graham's going to be a player. Jet Kellen's going to be a player. Both are freshmen. Both had career highs today for Alva. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First of all, for the Boomers, again coached by Nathan Jones. They'll start Lexi Mendel, a 5'10 senior. Ella Howard, a 5'7 sophomore. Taylor Floyd, a 5'8 junior. Caitlin Culp, a 5'11 junior, and Kaylee Mills, a 5'11 junior. The starters tonight for Jeremy Jones. He's 58-13 in 71 games at Alva High School. In 9 years as a high school coach, he's 163-55. He'll start Kylie Adair, the Northwestern commit, a 5'8 senior. Miley Nettles, a 5'8 junior. Kaylin Woods, a 5'10 junior. Asia Blackledge, a 5'10 senior, and Hadley Ohm, a 6'1 senior. And if you want my opinion, Alva is as good as Kaylin Woods is. You know what you're going to get from most of the players. Woods did not play well in the Boomerang Diner Classic in the first semester, had 10 yesterday, and Alva rolled past Cushing. Ladybugs wear the home white and gold uniforms, Woodward on the road black and white. And here we go as Alva goes from right to left as we watch high atop from Paul J. Uthier Fieldhouse. And the Boomers have won the opening tip. Floyd into the front court, lobs it down low with the block. Backing down, Bailey Nelson, who is in the lineup. We were told she might not start. She was sick yesterday and did not play. Floyd runs down a pass out front. 7:40 to play, opening period. Wing left, Lexi Mendel. Mendel is their top scorer. Gets it down low. Mills had a shot blocked. Follow shot by Culp. No good. Culp has her hands on the rebound again. It's poked out. Adair is going to run it down at midcourt. Kylie pitches it up ahead through the top of the circle. Woods. Wing left for 3. Nettles, and she got it. Alva leads 3-0 just like that with 7:17 to play here in the opening period.
Well, just a great look there in transition, and they knocked down the open shot.
Wing right with the basketball, Lexi Mendel. She is, again, Woodward's leading scorer. They reverse left side, Bailey Nelson. Nelson with an elbow left to Colt, bounces it right side. In the corner, 3 ball for the tie is home. Just like that, Woodward behind Lexi Mendel's first bucket. Ties it with 65 seconds gone to the opening period.
Well, you talk about the history of this tournament. There's a player whose mom played in this tournament on the Alva side, Britt Fowler.
Yep. Called her games moons ago at Alva High School. Not to date her, but to date myself. Middle right corner, 3 ball skips off, no good. Rebound juggled, and Kylie Adair has it for the Ladybugs. She'll owl it towards midcourt. With it, it's Nettles. She goes to the goal, draws contact, and still kisses it up and in off the window. That's actually Kaylin Woods with the basket, and it's 5-3 Ladybugs with 95 seconds gone to the opening period.
Well, that was a good aggressive basket there by Woods. And Todd, you called it early in the game. They kind of have been going as she goes.
Had 10 points on a round of Cushing yesterday. Again, did not play well in the Dale Classic before Christmas. That pass offline, stolen by Kylie Adair. Adair back the other way, comes to a jump stop. That's actually Nettles. Left wing for 3. That one from Miley, no good. Rebound tries to be saved in bounds, but it is Alva basketball. Ladybugs like to push the tempo. They'll also be very physical at them in a half-court set. And I think that's one of the things that their tough schedule against physical competition will pay dividends for them after Christmas.
Yeah, they definitely have all the pieces just looking at them, size-wise and length and athleticism. That's really impressive here early on.
Goes to Blackledge, left wing side for Woods. Good ball movement as they work right side. Probing their way on the baseline is Blackledge. They'll go left corner again. Now they free Ohm down low. They collapse on her against the zone. She whips it right. Blackledge 3, back rims, and the rebound to Taylor Floyd. Boomers with possession. Alva leads 5-3 here in the early set. Second matchup between the Goldbugs and Woodward today. Alva's boys lost to the consolation semifinals to drop to the 7th place game tomorrow. They'll cross court it right to left wing side for Taylor Floyd. She holds in front of the Woodward bench. Now they cross-court it again, right side to Mills, who drives and scores. Kaylee with her first basket. She had 23 yesterday at season high in the win over Heritage Hall. The game tied for a second time at 5. Woodward traps into the front court. Adair gets it now to Blackledge. Right baseline for Ulm. Through the hands it goes for Adair, but she recovers between the circles. She'll cross-court it. Now they hand it off to Miley Nettles. Woodward really aggressive in this zone. It's more of a matchup zone. Adair drives underneath the basket and a blocking foul. That's going to go against Caitlin Culp, and that's the first Boomer foul of the ball game. With 2:58 gone in the opening quarter, the game tied at 5. Caitlin Woods to inbound. Alva the home white and gold with black trim. They lob it out front to Miley Nettles. Right side to Adair to the goal, foul. Looks like it'll go against Culp. If so, that's going to be her second personal foul as Nathan Jones already starting to pace on the Woodward bench. They call it instead on Kaylee Mills. That is her first and the team's second. That's going to send Alva to the free throw line. First one is up and front rim's no good. Yesterday, the Lady Bugs were 20 of 27 for the foul line of that round of Cushing. One more upcoming for Blackledge. I think I said it was Adair, but it was actually Asia that drew the foul. She has her first point, and it breaks a tie. 6-5 Ladybugs. 4:45 to play here in the opening period. Woodward sets the table out front. Bailey Nelson cross-courts it. Kaylee Mills hands it off to Lexi Mendel. Mendel with the basketball. Looks right, crosses left side to Floyd. Floyd on the wing for Mills against the Alva zone. They bounce it down low. Going up, missing the shot was Culp. It was challenged, and the Ladybugs have the rebound. 3.5 gone in the opening period. Winners bracket semifinal number 1 for the 57th annual Wheat Capital Tournament. 6-5 Ladybugs. Into the front court right side, Miley Nettles. Gets it down low to Ohms to Nettles. They swing it around left side to Adair. Adair against that active zone. I'll tell you, this Woodward defense has given Alva a little bit to work with from an offensive standpoint as Blackledge misses a long three and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, both sides really defensively early on have looked good. You know, they're both kind of playing, like you said, a matchup on one end. The other end, Alva's playing a 3-2. But I think Woodward offensively has done a little better job getting shots they want.
Alva will mix from a man to a 2-3 zone. They'll use some full court pressure as well. Bailey Nelson with it left wing at the high post. It's Floyd. Backs it out to the wing in front of the Alva bench. Cross-courts it for Mendel. To the goal. She's doubled and bounces it right corner. Culp with the basketball. They try to force it down low to Middle. It's deflected. Middle gets a back shot blocked by Ulm. Put back good, though, by Culp. And Woodward has their first lead at 7-5 with 3:36 to go in the opening period. Adair's doubled at midcourt and steps through the double team and draws the foul. That's the third against the Boomers here with 3:38 to go in the first period. And it looks like they're going to call it Bailey Nelson. That's her first. So 3 different Boomers have a personal foul here as we played 4.5 minutes of the opening 8-minute stanza. Winner of the championship game tomorrow against either UConn or Jones. Driving right, hanging in the air, banking home the runner is Adair. Her first basket. She had 19 yesterday, and her offensive game has really stepped up in her senior season.
Well, that was just a great set there. They cleared the floor out and ISO'd Adair on the top side. She just drove. She just, showing kind of athlete she is.
Floyd hands it off the middle, right front court. Across the top of the key she goes. Down to Nelson, who slide steps through the top of the key with 3 minutes to go opening period. Nelson turns the corner, puts up a contested jumper. It's an air ball. Rebound poked out, run down by Floyd. Out front, Mendel for 3, no good. Weak side, the rebound deflected. Nelson has it, goes back up and scores. She probably could have laid it in. Instead settled for the jump shot. It paid off anyway, and it's 9-8 Woodward as we get an official stoppage of play. Looks like Caitlin Culp may have a bloody nose as they've handed her a towel on the bench across the way.
It's always a tough part when you're in a zone. You got to find spots and find people to block out. And right there, Alva doesn't block out, and Woodward gets kind of an easy little putback.
Blackledge goes out. Miley Nettles comes back into the ball game. Ladybugs will inbound against full court pressure. Kaylin Woods. They easily beat the pressure. Kylie Adair with a stationary dribble. Down low it goes for Ulm. Turns left, goes up, shot blocked out of there. And it was either Mendel or Mills that got all of that shot. Now we'll throw in down 9-8.
Woodward did a good job there that time. Ulm catches it, and they do a good job of doubling.
I've been impressed with the Boomers' defense here early. Adair off the dribble. Gets into the paint, draws a double as she kicks it out of foul. That's already 4 here in the period against the Boomers, and that's the second against Kaylee Mills. So foul shooting could be an advantage for the Ladybugs here in the first 8-minute period. Woodward leading Alva 9-8. Ladybugs to inbound. Kaylin Woods, and an offensive foul has been called. Tom Singh called a push-off against Channing Ferguson. Channing, the first off of the bench tonight, had 2 points yesterday, and that's Alva's first foul with 2:39 to play here in the first period. Todd, Adam, Mallory, and Reed, the crew with you the first 2 games. Matt Adair and Michael Swisher will join us on this all-star crew that we're proud to be a part of as the ball knocked out of bounds out of Ella Howard's hands.
You were talking about the history of this tournament. How many times and years has Tom Singh called this tournament?
Oh, my gosh. He and Mark Martin.
Oh,
now
goodness.
Dakota, who played and was on the all-tournament team of this event as the Chisholm Longhorns out there calling. He's one of the better officials in Northwest Oklahoma. Howard holds left wing side to Floyd. What I say, you come back here, it doesn't matter how long it's been since you've been here, as Alva turns it over. As Ohms' pass sails out of the reach of Woods. You step into this gym, you see some of the same familiar faces in the same spot, and the flood of memories come back.
It's been a great tournament. It really has.
57 years. You don't get to be that age in human years or tournament years without being pretty good. Right side, Mills with the ball. Lobs it out front. Bailey Nelson with a basketball. 2 minutes to play opening period. Woodward with possession and a 1-point lead, and a foul has been called. A correction, a timeout by Nathan Jones. Timeout Woodward. It's a 30-second break with about 57 to play here in the first period. 9-8 Boomers on top of the Ladybugs. As we mentioned earlier, it'll be interesting to see where the Ladybugs come in the OSSAA rankings in the first poll of 2026 after going 9-4 amongst their first 13 games. But their losses have been to Edmond North, who's a really good 6A team. They've lost to Hartshorn, who's a top 5 2A team. They've lost and played very well at 2A number 1 Dale. Those are among their 4 losses. And that win over Muskogee that they had in the first round of the Mustang tournament the week of New Year's, was against a rougher team that had not lost a game going into that matchup.
And a rougher team that took PC North to the wire the other night. I don't know if you saw that game. I think PC North won maybe in overtime. If it wasn't overtime, I know they won by 2-4. But, yeah, you talked about it. I mean, they have tested themselves. And that's going to prepare them, put them in a great spot when the playoffs come out.
And I think one of the reasons they've done it, and I have publicly applauded Jeremy Jones and Ross Stone for stepping up the schedule, because the teams in this area that make up the 89er conference, and this isn't a knock on anybody, but they're not as strong as they used to be. And if you are a perennial state tournament qualifier like the Ladybugs have been and will be again this season, you need to go out and find out what you have against some stronger teams.
I agree. You hit it on the dot. And I think also on top of that is not only the fact that the teams may not be as strong, but also just a lot of the schools look different. You know, some of these towns have dropped enrollment, they've dropped classes. Alva's obviously stayed pretty steady where they've always been. Same thing with Chisholm, but perennial teams like Watonga and Fairview and some of those teams that used to be in this conference are just smaller now.
Fairview, you had some wars with the Chisholm Longhorns and the Alva Goldbugs in boys basketball in the 90s here. In fact, there was almost a decade where the Yellow Jackets and Chisholm alternated winning the championship of the boys draw.
Well, you got to give Alva some credit here too, Todd. I mean, they beat us one year, right?
They did.
It was one time, I think that may have been the only time for a trophy, but we'll just keep that quiet, that part.
Well, part of the problem was they played Chisholm, as I remember, and that was a packed house in the semifinals.
You remember the fight down here?
I do. Shouldn't come as a surprise. And by the way, that's not Alva's only boys championship, by the way. Their last came in 2013. They've won 4 boys and 6 girls championships.
Between the two, do they have the most, I would assume? Boys and girls, probably? Or Fairview?
I'd say Fairview.
Yep. I know it'd be close.
Kingfisher has...
Yeah, because their boys won it 6 years in a row?
9 boys championships.
They won 6 in a row, right?
Yep, they did. Won 5 in a row from 2014 through 2018. Wiping some blood up off the floor, so that's the reason for the delay. 1:57 to go in the first period. Boy, those were good times. Back in the 90s, this thing was, I'm telling you, it was as good as any tournament in the state of Oklahoma. This place was packed Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. Ella Howard, right wing, dribbles back up middle of the floor. Pass from middle, knocked away, and taken back by Alva. to Adair into the front court. Left-handed dribble to the goal through two defenders, and she's going to the line.
Great move.
Kylie Adair has always been a capable scorer. The Woodward foul, incidentally, is on Tatum Ray. But I think her offensive game this year has expanded because it's had to. Last year they had Landry Jones, who averaged over, or Landry, not Landry Jones, help me.
Lakin Gaddy.
Yeah, Lakin Gaddy, thank you. Who averaged over 20 points a game, and at times down the stretch, she was the one that took the shot.
For sure.
And now I think you see more of that from Adair this season. Kylie hits the first free throw.
I think what you've seen from Kylie is she's done a great job of recognizing her athleticism and her ability, and she's taken advantage of it.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Adair, back up, missed the layup. Holmes stick back, crawls over the front of the rim and down. It is now Alva 11, Woodward 9, a three-point trip to the floor for Jeremy Jones Club. Minute 26 to play in the first period. Floyd with it, trapped out high, lobs it off on the left wing side for Mendel. She's been quiet, has just one three-point basket. Adair draws the assignment on her. Lexi cross courts it right side. Now on the wing it goes with a minute 15 to play in the first period. Alva still with that 2-3 zone. They whip it out left side for Floyd. Taylor Floyd dribbles right to the top of the circle. On her is Kaylin Woods. Down to a minute to play here in the first period. Woods knocks it free. Picked back up again by Woodward. And now a little runner by Nelson, right wing, back rims, and a rebound to Ohm. With 52 seconds to go in the period.
Yeah, it's just a tough shot. That's what good defense does. It makes you end up getting impatient. You force it. Alva did a good job of extending their defense that time and having really active hands.
This has been a good defensive game, both ends of the floor here in the opening 8 minutes. Ohm in the paint, almost called for 5 seconds. Kicks it out to Adair. Right circle Woods for 3. Hits the heel of the cup and bounds to Mendel on the far side. 33 seconds to play opening period. Woodward a chance to tie or take the lead. Driving, spinning right, Mills. Jumper on the baseline, no. Rebound out of bounds, and it was last touched by the Ladybugs. So Woodward will get it with 27.3 seconds to play here in the period.
Everything that Woodward has gotten in the last handful of possessions has been tough. They're getting some easy looks early on, but Alva's doing a better job defensively.
Wing right, Lexi Mendel, 22 seconds to play in the period. Steps left, 3 is short. Rebound underneath to Woodward, pulled down by Caitlin Cole. He'll work left wing side, Nelson, and another turnover. 10 seconds to go in the third. Ladybugs need to hurry. They press into the front court. Woods shoots it up ahead, right side. Ferguson on the baseline, driving to the goal. Adair, and the layup is good with 2 seconds to go in the period. That will do it. Adair with 5 in the period. Alva closes on that run and leads 13-9 over Woodward. Heading to the second on semifinal Friday afternoon at the 57th annual Wheat Capital Tournament, powered by Squirtle.tv.
Need insurance that serves you and not the other way around? At Brining Insurance, we're independent, which means we work for you, not the carriers. Home, auto, business, or farm, we work as hard as you do. Whether you need a hand-finding and portable insurance for your church, someone to help wrestle that school policy, or someone to help plug the leaks in your municipal coverage, get a hold of Robert Wagner. He can help. Call 580-628-2559 today or start your quote anytime at brininginsure.com.
Todd Miller, Adam Dieselhorst, the Squirtle.tv crew. Semifinal Thursday afternoon for the Wheat Capital. Again, my apologies to Lakin Gaddy. It's not Landry. She has a sister, Landry, but it's Lakin Gaddy. And she was a great one, an all-stater. Call her what you want, but she was a terrific high school basketball player. Possession of the Ladybugs. They start on a 5-0 run here in period number 2. Allman a bounce pass, swings it right. Presley Jones measures a 3, back rims it down to control the miss call. Woodward has not scored for over 2.5 minutes here of the first half, dating back to the end of the first quarter. Right quarter against that pushed out zone. Tanner Floyd works to the wing, bounces to Colt. Cross courts, an extra pass. Mendel 3, got it. Left quarter. Lexi with 2 3 balls. She has 6. The rest of the team has 6, and it's 13-12 Alva. Adair gets a pass, pulls up in the paint, trying to cross-court it for Ohm. It's deflected, taken away by Howard, and a reach-in foul against the Ladybugs. Presley Jones with her first, and the first against Alva here in period number 2.
It's interesting to watch Mendel's game evolve. You know, when we've seen her the last 4 years in this tournament. She's more of a slasher her younger years, and their lineup and roster is different. But boy, she really shoots the ball well.
Lexi has been on a real tear. She has scored 50 total points in her last 5 games with a high of 25 during that stretch.
I believe a good softball player too, right?
Yeah, she is. Mendel with the ball, swings it left side. She comes from an athletic family. Wing left. Mills with the basketball. Down low with the baseline, it's Colt. Between the rings, Floyd against that active 2-3 zone. And a bounce pass knocked away. It's still free of the floor, but picked up by Taylor Floyd. 13-12 our score, 90 seconds into the second period. Now the Ladybugs look like they're trying to trap Adam on the wings.
Yeah, they've got it extended so far out. And Woodward's, I mean, you can't, if you're going to pass the ball around on the perimeter against any zone, you're going to make zero progress towards the basket. They've got to start cutting, and they've got to start diving, and they've got to start attacking the goal.
And do what they just did.
Correct.
Adair tips a cross-court pass that goes out of bounds off of Howard, so Woodward turns it over. Ladybugs with possession, a 1-point lead, 6:15 to play in the first half. Nettles veers right, lobs it between the circles for Woods. Off of the baseline, it's Adair. She'll put up a little runner at back rim, side rims, almost went in. Gets her own miss, turns into a tie-up, and the possession favors Woodward. Howard was there to engage Kylie Adair, so possession of Woodward, a chance to retake the lead, despite just one field goal, Adam, and almost 4.5 minutes of play dating back to the first period.
Yeah, you talked about it. Both these teams are playing great defense. It's been a defensive war so far.
You'd think this was the Final Four tonight with all the media here. 3 radio broadcasts at Squirtle.tv. Taylor Floyd has it taken away by Adair in the corner. Up ahead, the Nettles got by with a step, and then a foul against Howard of the reach. That's her first.
It may be the most covered high school game right now in the state of Oklahoma. Have to be, right?
I can't imagine there's 4 broadcasts going on anywhere right now.
You've got Squirtle, you got the Sports Animal.
That's right.
You've got Alva's radio, Woodward's radio, and Enid's radio.
That's 5.
Because we are live on the Sports Animal also.
Comes Jeremy Jones, who does it all. Now he's going to bring a towel in from the Alva sideline and wipe up the perspiration area. There may have been a little blood, too, as he looks like he's having to work a little harder to get that up off the floor. In 4 games today, 4 tomorrow. All the winners bracket side of things in the championship games tomorrow night. The only thing I would say negative about this tournament is it always runs behind. And one of the reasons is, Adam, they only give an hour and 20 minutes for a high school game. That's never going to happen.
Yeah, it's definitely behind, especially if you get in a situation where there may be an overtime or a game where there's a lot of fouls. So
Jones, Adair, muscles up and drops it home from the middle of the paint. Kylie is using that one-arm strength. She is so athletic. Gets her 3rd basket, her 7th point, the lead to 3, 15-12. And we've seen some games with a lot of whistles over the years in this tournament, but you see it everywhere. Floyd bounces it right side. Kaylee Mills down to the high post. Howard holds it high, and it's taken away. Adair with a steal. Veers left to right. Dumps it down low with the baseline. Woods now backs it out, trying to throw it on the wing, and it's out of bounds. And it is a turnover for the Ladybugs. I was joking. We have a maroon and 3 yellow jackets here on our production crew and announcing crew tonight. The last time that there was just many yellow jackets at Paul J. Youth Year Fieldhouse, they were winning the boys' title. Bailey Nelson to Lexi Mendel. 3 here would get Woodward even with 5:05 to play in the first half. These two will play again in Woodward, coming up late in the season. A turnover as Culp had possession and stepped to the baseline. From a turnover standpoint, Adam, it's getting a little bit sloppy.
Yeah, it has. These 2 defenses have really controlled the game, and now what you're seeing is the teams are getting tired, and you're exactly right.
Cambry Rhodes is into the ball game, a 5'6" senior, 5 points to the win over Cushing. Adair drives to the left baseline, feeds it in the paint, and the shot backed home by Jones from in front. Jones, their first basket, that was all created by Adair's penetration.
Yeah, Adair has been the fuel for the offense so far, whether it's her putting it in or contributing.
17-12 Ladybugs. We wind towards 4.5 minutes to play. Middle with a stationary dribble out front. Cross courts it for Bailey Nelson. Left corner 3 ball. Nothing but air. And the rebound to Middle with a corner to hold against Alva. That is going to cost Miley Nettles her first personal foul. Nettles went down last year with that left knee injury, and I really think it hurt Alva. They lost one of their floor generals, and it certainly was pretty apparent in their semifinal loss to Washington. Now Woodward is going to throw it in on the near side near the midcourt stripe. 17-12. Boomers had a brief lead. Now was retaking control thanks to Kylie Adair. In the paint, Mills, too much dribbling. Ball knocked away. She retrieves it, gets it back out front, and another entry pass with a quick hands, take it away. Nettles all the way to the goal, leans in through two defenders, missed it, gets her own miss, shot blocked, and the rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Mills. A lot of contact under the goal and no whistle.
Yeah, they're letting them play, and also
that's fine.
This shot was out of control too. I mean, I like it. You know, if the shooter's not out of control there, you definitely probably call a foul.
12 minutes into the ball game, Alva by 5, fourth-ranked team in Class 3A, and they turn it over again. Pass taken away by Culp, and then a foul. That's going to be the third against Alva here in the period. They're calling it against Nettles, who quickly has her second. Correction, that's Presley Jones that picks up the foul. It was 21 and not 20. Still the third team foul against the Ladybugs. 12 minutes, 10 seconds into the ball game. 3:50 to go before halftime. Todd Miller, Adam Dieselhorst here on Squirtle.tv. Winner will face the winner of 6A Yukon and Jones tomorrow evening. We'll have it for you on Squirtle. Mendel, right quarter, dribbles up to the wing. Now with the left hand, gets deep into the paint, and a foul on the floor. So Woodward now is inching closer to having a big-time advantage at the stripe. And this will go against Nettles, who has her second.
Well, and great job by Mendel because, I mean, outside of just passing the ball around the perimeter, Woodward has not been able to get it inside.
And she's been so good lately. Boomers missed the shot. Rebound pulled down by Cole.
Look.
To a cutter. That's Mills, who misses the layup, but she's going to the line. Tell you what, Woodward has really turned up the intensity, Adam, on the offensive glass.
Yeah,
with her first.
And they're doing a good job of getting the ball inside, too. So, I mean, these last 4 or 5 possessions, Todd, if you saw, there's a lot of perimeter passing, and all they were getting was kind of extended threes, and better job getting the ball inside.
Mills hits the first free throw. It's Woodward's first trip to the line this afternoon. I'll tell you this, there's not two teams in Oklahoma, not many, that have more storied tradition than the Boomers and the Ladybugs. Second one is up, and it's good. I remember in the 90s calling Alva Woodward games in 6-on-6 basketball.
Goodness.
Gee-beny.
Into the 2000s, too. Those Woodward girls teams were, goodness gracious. Well, Alva's girls teams were good, too.
Jim Peck,
Yes.
right side. Kylie Adair, he's a Hall of Fame coach. Adair falling away on the baseline, back rimmed it. Rebound pulled down by Ferguson. Resets. Left side, it's Blackledge. Aja to Ferguson on the baseline. Excuse me, that's Rhodes. Now Adair says, let's slow it down a little bit, and she gets it to Rhodes between the circles. She'll dribble off the jump, pulls out of the foul line, missed wide left. Mendel with a rebound, and she goes out of bounds. Maybe had a little help. Ladybugs have been stuck at 17 for a while, but Woodward only has 2 baskets in the last 5:06 here in this first half. 17-14 Ladybugs over 4A Woodward.
Teams look tired.
Adair to Ulm, who's back out there. Down to Kylie. Those are their 2 leading scorers of the season. 2:45 to play first half. Adair veers right, now turns back right on the baseline. Muscles up and in. What a shot by Adair, who's got 9. And finally, the Ladybugs get off 17 to build the lead back to 5.
Just a great job again. They clear her out, just let her ISO, and she's just uses her body well, and she takes the physicality and bumps it off the glass.
Heritage Hall Jones boys coming up. Heritage Hall is loaded. Ask Alva. Lost by, I think, 50 yesterday to it.
Speaking of Adair, Kylie's dad will be calling that game with you.
He's excited he came by. Bounce pass, offline.
Nice.
Adair around the defender to the goal, layup good. And a timeout Woodward. I'll tell you who else has joined us. Kelly Jennings, NOC Enid women's coach, who's on the Alva broadcast here this afternoon. That's the aunt of Kylie Adair. Timeout, 2:12 to play before halftime. Ladybugs by a touchdown, 21-14 from the Wheat Capital on Squirtle.tv.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you, and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We're making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
The proof starts here at Upper Crust. The details are deliberate, perfectly on purpose. From that warm greeting to the wood-fired smoky char of our signature pies. Upper Crust, gather round. The proof starts.
21-14 Ladybugs. Todd Miller, Adam Dieselhorse back here with you. Second quarter action. And the winner faces Yukon Jones tomorrow night for the championship.
Todd, we're going to have to make sure we keep track of our Downtown Threads player of the game. Forgot to tell you about that.
Right now, I can tell you who my pick is, and her old man's looking over my left shoulder.
No Squirtle biased.
No. She will win it in spite of her dad. Wing right, Lexi Mendel, but there's still a long ways to go. 20 minutes left of this ball game. Left side, Floyd. Left quarter three, too strong. Rebound. Mills goes back up and in. Well, they are really hurting Alva on the offensive glass. 21-16. Minute 42 to play here in the first half. Woodward now with a 1-2-2 or 1-2-1-1 three-quarter court press. Ladybugs easily into the offensive end. Rhodes dribbles up, had it knocked away. Now it's picked up into the midcourt stripe by Blackledge to Adair. Kylie drives, pitches right, Rhodes. Rhodes nearly threw it in the backcourt. Blackledge, runs it down. Asia, hard dribble right. Now is pinched off near the paint. She'll pull it back out front. Woodward doing a good job once Alva picks that dribble up.
Yeah, and I like the idea about coming out with pressure like that, too.
Bounce pass, Blackledge backs down, missed the bump. Rebound taken down by Mills. Here comes Woodward. Alva gets back, though, with a minute 6 to play here in the first half. Mendel on the baseline, being guarded by Cambry Rhodes, the 5'6 senior. Left side, Taylor Floyd. To Mills. She holds high wing left in front of the Alva bench. Mendel turns down a three, drives to the goal, cross courts it. Now it's Howard, pulls it back up front, 43 seconds to play here in the first half. Ladybugs still in that 2-3 zone. Both teams have played good defense in the first half. Mendel on the baseline for Mills. Lobs it right side for Howard. This possession already is about 45 seconds in duration. We're under a half minute to play here in the first period. Mendel with it out front. Puts up a three. That one is an air ball and it's out of bounds. One of the things that Alva has had to adjust to against the tough schedule is they have a lot of familiar players back, but some of those players are playing in different roles this year. And it has taken them a little bit of time, especially with the younger players, to get settled in. Feel like they're about to turn the corner. Wing right, three ball by Rhodes. Rolls off. Woodward the rebound. 10 seconds to play here with the first. Into the front court. Floyd veers right back. Now kicks out of the corner. Three ball is short. Ladybugs with a rebound. That will do it in the first half of play. Not much decided in 16 minutes of ball. Here in the winner's bracket semifinal game between the Ladybugs and the Boomers. 21-16 Alva at the end of the first half. We'll be back after these messages on Squirtle.tv.
Martin's Machine Shop, a family-owned business since 1974, serves Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. They offer full machine shop, welding, and metal working capabilities for repair and fabrication. Their fluid power division repairs hydraulic cylinders, pumps, motors, and valves, and includes a full inventory of 6,000 PSI hose and fittings. Give them a call at 580-227-2734 or connect through their website, www.martinsmachineshop.com, to see how they can assist you today.
Our brand, Octus Legacy Private Wealth Management, is a reflection on our commitment to our clients, each other, and the growth we hope to achieve. As friends for multiple years, we operate like a tight-knit family where harmony and collaboration thrive. Our dedicated team of financial professionals complement each other, drawing on decades of shared experience. With a keen eye for detail, we understand each other's strengths allowing us to deliver quality service. Our camaraderie extends beyond the workplace. We connect as friends, checking in over the weekends to stay connected. Our bond transcends the typical 9-to-5 workday, reflecting our commitment to genuine relationships. To become a client today, call us at 405-252-5925.
As you travel down the road to the gold ball, know that you can always get a slam dunk of a deal at Jansen GMC on North Van Buren in Enid. It's always a smooth ride in a 2020 GMC Sierra, Canyon, Yukon, Terrain, or Acadia. Jansen's offers one of the best lineups of used cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs in Enid. Check JansenGMC.com for details. Drive a little, save a lot at Jansen GMC, 2602 North Van Buren in Enid.
When life takes an unexpected turn, you need someone who truly understands what you're going through. At Nixon Dieselhorst, we've spent decades helping Oklahomans find justice, standing up for what's right, and fighting for the results they deserve. Every client matters. Every story deserves to be heard. We are here standing with you. Call Nixon Dieselhorst today because justice, integrity, and results aren't just words. They're what we stand for.
Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma, Trevor Randall is very familiar with the area and the Oklahoma economy. Trevor enjoys helping customers just like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits their needs. With over 19 years of experience to help you better understand the options, whether that's auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more. So give Randall Insurance Agency a call at 405-341-7878 and let us help you get the protection you need with the service you deserve.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
We show up every day, ready. When tragedy strikes, we're prepared. It's what we do, it's who we are. Community is the heart of rural healthcare. We come together on some of the worst days because we're holding hope that together we'll experience the best days too.
Back here at Paul J. Uthier Fieldhouse, along with Adam Desource, Mallory, and Reed, I'm Todd Miller. Alva ranked fourth in 3A, 9-4, leading the Woodward Boomers of Class 4A, 21-16 at the break. And, you know, I didn't really realize this, Adam, that Ulm has not really been much of a factor in this ballgame. Hadley has just one basket, 2 points, but when you have somebody like Kylie Adair who can score in so many different ways, it certainly allows you to be successful without one of your best players.
Yeah, 50% of their points, over 50% in this first half. Obviously, she's been the most active, too. They've done a good job, too, of running some different sets to her. But if they could get Ulm going in the second half, I think this game could really get pushed out as far as a lead.
Leading scorer at halftime, Kylie Adair with 11 points, 3 points from Miley Nettles, 2 points from Presley Jones, Kaylin Woods, and Hadley Ulm. 1 point from Asia Blackledge, 2 of 4 Ladybugs at the foul line. Leading scorers for Woodward of the break, Kaylee Mills with 6 from Lexi Mendel, and 2 each from Culp and Nelson. Nobody really in foul trouble. Nettles has 2 for Alva, 2 fouls from Kaylee Mills in the first half. Still to come after this game, we're scheduled for a 4:40 tip-off. That ain't happening. It'll be semifinal number 1 of the boys draw, Heritage Hall and Jones, 6 o'clock scheduled tip time, Yukon and Jones girls, 7:20. It'll be more like 8:30 or 9 o'clock probably, Chisholm and Kingfisher. I think, Adam, that's the best game of day number 2.
Yeah, that boys game, and they've played earlier on in the year. Chisholm came out on top, I think, by like 8 or 9 in that game. But, yeah, I think that's going to be a great game tonight.
Score at halftime, Alva's girls lead Woodward 21-16. Winner to the finals, loser into the third-place game tomorrow here at the 57th Annual Wheat Capital. More coming up. The start of the second half is next. This is the Wheat Capital presented by Squirtle.tv.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations,
focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
Farming today isn't just about hard work. It's about making smart choices. That's where Correction Line Ag and BW Fusion step in. We're redefining crop nutrition with cutting-edge biology that delivers real results. Stop relying on outdated methods. It's time for a fresh approach. CLA delivers data-driven solutions tailored for every growth stage, boosting your farm's ROI. Ready to get started? Call 833-CLA-SOIL or visit correctionlineag.com. Smarter farming starts here.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Here we go, 21-16, halfway home in girls winners bracket semifinal game number 1 here at the 57th annual Wheat Capital Tournament Championship, along with the Lovebirds, Reed and Mallory, and Adam Diesel, Horstein, Todd Miller. We call this place the Love Nest tonight because of Mallory and Reed. Nettles has it, first possession of the second half. Driving into the paint is Woods, knocked away from her, and then a foul in the exchange of possession. It's not what Jeremy Jones was looking for, as the foul cost Nettles her 3rd personal.
That's a business decision. You remember we had Ella in Camden.
That's right.
And so now we have Mallory and Reed.
I can tell you what we're not going to have, Todd and Adam. Bailey Nelson. We've been doing this a long time,
We
partner.
have. That's true.
Mendel to Floyd. How long has Squirtle been around? Somebody asked me the other day.
13 years.
Driving in, Floyd had the shot blocked by Ohm. Hadley with a rebound. 13 years and growing. Look for some exciting news, perhaps, in the offseason as more members join the Squirtle family. Adair with it. Spins from the left wing. Pitches back out high. Nettles plays on with 3 fouls and gets the basketball. They'll swing it around the perimeter. Woods holds high. Woodward's defense has really made Alva work for everything, and it's one of the reasons that Ohm has not been the scoring factor that we usually see. Nettles with the ball, stationary dribble out front. Elbow right, Blackledge. Asia backing down, bounces right side, 3 on the way by Nettles, rattles out. Rebound underneath, no. Blackledge, though, fouled, or Nettles, fouled, and she's going to the free throw line. That is Blackledge. It's 30-20. Eye doctor said I don't need glasses. I don't believe her. Or new glasses, should I say. Mills with her 3rd. First foul is up and good by Blackledge. She now has made 2 of her 3 free throw opportunities.
Well, and that's something I thought that Alva would have an advantage in the first half that we didn't see a lot of. I thought their size inside would bother Woodward, but it really hasn't yet so far.
Second free throw, no good. Channing Ferguson is in for the 3 fouls on Miley Nettles. 6.5 to play, 3rd period. Squirtle with the 57th annual Wheat Capital Tournament Championships tonight. On the baseline, it's Colt. Cross courts at left wing 3 by Floyd. Good. That's the first Woodward 3 by anyone other than Lexi Mendel.
And that's a huge answer for Woodward, Todd, because it cuts it right back down to 1 possession.
22-19. Woodward trying to speed up Alva. They force a turnover. They try to force it down low. Mendel with the interception. Lexi gallops into the front court from right to left. Woodward shooting the basket off to our left, the west end here of Luthier Fieldhouse. Middle whips it to Mills, high post right. She was left unguarded. Now gets it to middle on the block. She catches, goes up, short-armed it. Rebound underneath to Alva, a foul. Adair secured the miss. And I think they're going to call the foul.
I believe that's her
Mills.
third foul.
That's her fourth personal foul.
Oh, goodness gracious.
So Nathan Jones rolled the dice, and it cost him. His 5'11 junior now has 4 fouls.
And that's tough because there was 3 girls there. They probably could have called a foul on any of the 3. And unfortunately, she gets it.
Time to go home. The legend Swisher is in the building. Bounce pass, Ohm turns to her right, banks it in. That's what Hadley can do. Finish off the glass when she catches at the post. 24-19, 5:40 to go, third period.
Great job using the left hand there.
Floyd had the ball slip through her hands. Taylor gets it back. Bounces it. Nobody's there except Woods. Another missed opportunity for the Boomers. Right side, Adair whips it down low. Ball knocked out of bounds away from Asia Blackledge.
And that's a great look there by Adair. Just a little bit late, about a count late.
Good to see Alva Athletic Director Dalton Beeler. Had a chance to visit with him briefly at halftime. Wing right is Adair. Turns to the 3. Jump passes across the floor. 3 ball on the way. No good. Another rebound for the Boomers. This time it's Bailey Nelson. 24-19. Ladybugs, since trailing halfway through the first period, have been in control of this game, but can't really get much separation. Middle misses another 3. Rebound to Woodward. Kaylin Culp, and a foul against the Ladybugs.
It was Olm. She was just kind of clearing out on the rebound. She was just blocking out a little too long.
That's her first. Told you Alva's lost to Dale Hartshorn at Edmond North. Their other was in the Boomerang Classic to 4 number 6 Kingfisher, who's not in the field this year. Middle, another 3, no good. Woodward the rebound. Another opportunity. Floyd rattles off from wing right. Rebound to Olm. Kingfisher's girls played at the Bertha Teague last week, so they have one more regular season tournament remaining, and that will be at the Buckle of the Wheat Belt coming up later this month in Kingfisher County. Olm with it, her back to the basket. Turns to her right, goes up and in. Hadley Olm. Woodward can't defend that much better, and Olm kissed it off the glass. She has 4 during this mini spurt, the lead to 7.
Well, we talked about it, Todd, at halftime. If they could get something going inside, they could expand this lead. And outside of that 3 that Woodward hit, it's been all Alva.
Nelson to Colt, misses wide on the shot. Olm really starting to take over on both ends of the floor here in this third period. Quickly to the front court, it's Kaylin Woods. She'll get it into the hands of Asia Blackledge. Alva can afford to hold now with 4:15 to play here in the third. Ladybugs leading 26-19, driving right to the goal. Layup is good. Channing Ferguson. She'll get a bang for her bucket, and Woodward better be careful. This one's starting to slip away. It's a 9-point lead with 4 minutes to go here in the third.
Well, Ferguson does a great job. Clears out, has the ball in the elbow, and there's nobody there, so she attacks the rim and puts one off the backboard and gets the and one. Just a great fundamental play.
Bailey Nelson with her second. In comes Presley Jones to replace Hadley Olm, who was starting to get into a rhythm. 28-19, the lead the biggest for either side today. And here is Ferguson to make it a 10-point lead. She back it, but gets the friendly bounce. 29-19, and Woodward wants a timeout. The Alva crowd comes to their feet near us. 4:06 to play in the third. Semifinals of the 57th Week Capital on Squirtle.tv.
It's more than just your lawn. It's your grass kingdom, your green canvas, your fairway to heaven. It deserves the Kubota Z400. With class-leading speed, agility, a powerful transmission, simple deck height adjustments, and legendary Kubota quality. When you need comfort, convenience, and performance, then you need the professional-grade Kubota Z400. Visit your local Kubota dealer today.
The future comes fast, which is why it's important to start planning for tomorrow, today. So whether you're setting aside money for something special or just safeguarding it against a rainy day, at Gateway, we've got competitive rates on a full suite of savings products. So consider us your gateway to earning money on your money. Open a high-yield savings account with an annual percentage yield of 3.5%. Visit gatewayfirst.com. Gateway First Bank, member FDIC.
6-time Week Capital Tournament champion Alva, last winning in 2020, leading the 2018 WC titleists, the Woodward Boomers, 29-19 with 4:06 to play here in the third quarter. Todd Miller, Adam Dieselhorst making the call for Heritage Hall Jones, and then Michael Swisher will take over for the final two games, including that final game of the day between Kingfisher and Chisholm's boys. Both ranked in the respective classes, 3A and 4A. Down low, Culp backing her way in, and she's fouled in the act. Culp's going to go to the line, and Woodward needs to stop the bleeding right here as Alva's raced out to a 10-point lead. Second foul of the afternoon against Ferguson. Caitlin Culp's foul shot, back rims, falls off. Not a lot of free throws, but Alva has the decided advantage of trips to the line. They've been there 7 times. This will only be the 4th attempt for the Boomers this afternoon, and they miss them both. Ladybugs with a rebound. Right now, Woodward is just as frustrated as they could be at them on that offensive end.
Well, it's just that 3, right? It's all they've had this quarter. Yeah, you got to knock down free throws, especially when you're down double digits.
Since they had that 1-point lead midway to late in the first quarter, they have really struggled to score against this Alva zone. Right side, Blackledge to the baseline. Cross courts at Adair off the dribble. Little runner, no. Stick back by Jones, no, but she's fouled. Presley will have 2 more at the free throw line. And now the Ladybugs are starting to get a chance to clean up the glass. Woodward had the offensive rebounding advantage in the first 16 minutes, but not so here in the third. That's team foul number 4 against the Boomers. First free throw is on the way, and it is good from Presley Jones. That's the 3rd foul, incidentally, on Bailey Nelson. Remember David Stubbs?
David Stubbs.
Used to work the
scorebook. Oh,
yes, for years. In fact, they have a plaque at the south end of the gymnasium here with his picture. Been gone a long time, but boy, he loved the Wheat Capital.
Yeah, Mr. Peterson used to do the PA for years.
Jones splits 1 of 2, 30-19. Well, Stubbs is a good guy, and he loved the Longhorns. Down low with it is Culp, turns left, jumper back rims. Rebound secured by the Ladybugs. Asia Blackledge into the front court, comes to a jump stop, now gets it to Kylie Adair. Winding towards 3 minutes to go, third period, girls semifinal number 1 here at the 57th annual Wheat Capital. Woodward guarding Adair as she goes around the top of the circle. Now it's Jones, long 3 straight on, too strong. Middle the rebound. Woodward's getting some stops, but they can't get anything going offensively. Middle tries to end that drought. Misses a little runner as it went around and out, and Jones another rebound for the Ladybugs.
Yeah, tough take there, too. Everything's been really difficult. Alva's defense has been great in this third quarter.
I would think Jeremy Jones has to love the way his teams play defense, and for the most part, I think Nathan Jones has to be pleased, too, on the Woodward side. Adair drives right, gets a bump, puts it up for the block, short-armed it, and now a foul after the rebound was secured by Culp. That'll be the 4th against the Ladybugs. So with 2:27 to play here in the third period, both teams about to enter the double bonus. Foul number 3 against Channing Ferguson, who's already out there for Miley Nichols, who has 3 fouls.
Make sure we give a shout out to all of our sponsors. We have a lot of great area sponsors in the Enid, Northwest Oklahoma, and Central, all over the state, actually. But a big shout out to them. We could not do what we do, Todd, without all those great sponsors.
And provide it free of charge. That's Bailey Nelson into the front court. 2:11 to play. Winners bracket action tonight and tomorrow, all free here on Squirtle.tv. Right side, Taylor Floyd. If your school would be happy to join or interested in joining the Squirtle family, get a hold of Adam. Good backdoor cut. They find her in Mendel as her first bucket of the second half, a layup. 30-21. How can they get a hold of you?
Adam at Squirtle.com. Or you can go to Squirtle TV, and there's a link to contact us there. But, yeah, we'd love to talk to you.
Blackledge 3 no good. Jones cleans up the miss and puts it back in. Presley, with her 5th point, has 2 baskets. 32-21, a minute 40 to play here in the period. Woodward starting to run out of time unless they can string together a run, but that's going to help them. Not a particularly great foul by Blackledge as she was trying to tie up the basketball.
They're going to be shooting free throws now, too.
It's the second in Asia. 2 free throws upcoming for the Boomers. They make both. It's down to a 9-point game. There's still 9.5 minutes to play in this winner's bracket semifinal. Ladybugs won back-to-back titles in 15 and 16. That was part of the Kingfisher boys' run of 5 straight titles. First free throw is home. Ladybugs' last championship came in 2020, also a year that the Yellow Jacket boys won it. Second free throw is good. Nothing but net for Nelson, who has 4. 32-23, Ladybugs. Minute and a half to play here with the period. Blackledge gets a return pass. Cross midcourt. Throws it high. Adair somehow one-hands it in. Drives, bounces to layup. Good.
Not only was it difficult, she made it difficult. She almost had to do like a pirouette, and just a great job dropping it off to your post player.
Lead back to 11. Ulm now has 6 of the 8 here with the period. 1:05 to play in the third. Driving left, Nelson cut off, drop steps, goes up, banks it in off the window.
That's a tough shot there, too. Little left-handed shot off the glass by Nelson.
4 straight for Bailey. Lead back down to 9. 52 seconds to play here with the third. Blackledge almost stepped to the midcourt drive after she brought it across. Now it's Adair to Ulm. Down low to Jones. To Rhodes, they back it out. Jumper mid-range, right side, no. Blackledge, Woodward the rebound. They can get closer than 9 with 40 seconds to play here in the third. Heritage Hall Jones boys coming up next on Squirtle. Taylor Floyd moves right and left of the screen from Culp. And now away for the basketball. Adair is going to commit the foul. She knocked Nelson to the floor. Kylie has her first and 2 more free throws for the Boomers with 30 seconds to go in the period.
You know, that's the other thing, too, we've seen from Adair. She may not, in this quarter, her offense hasn't really been the most impressive part, but she's kind of put Mendel on a little bit of a lockdown because Mendel has not scored since that first half, and they've gone to a man, and she's guarding her.
Nelson has made the last 5 points for the Boomers as she crawls the first free throw in. This to make it a 7-point lead, and it's short. Ulm boxes out for the rebound. Nelson and Mills are a combined 5 of 6 shooting. Woodward is 5 of 8 in the ballgame. And a foul at the other end is going to send Alva to the free throw line. That's against Mendel. That's her first. Kylie Adair has been slowed. She has not scored since having 11 of the first half. And Mendel has just 2 of her 8 since the break. First free throw is good. Kaylin Woods will get a second. Kaylin Woods' mother, Kelly, was an outstanding player at Cherokee and also a good basketball player at Northwestern Oklahoma State. Woods' second is no good. All there for the rebound, and she's fouled. Cole pass her second. And so now Hadley Ulm will go to the free throw line. With a note on Kaylin Woods, her aunt, Stephanie Bontrager, at one point was the national career free throw record holder in NAIA basketball. I don't know if that's still true because we don't deal with the NAIA anymore. Thank goodness. Ulm's second one is up and good, so she gets 1 of 2. 36-26, 19 seconds to play here in the third period. Lead has been as many as 11. Taylor Floyd with the ball right corner. 12 seconds to go, and she throws it away. Another tip, Woods with the takeaway. Bounces it up ahead to Rhodes. Rhodes goes left to right. Now to Adair, drives, off balance, throws it up left-handed, overshot everything. Rebound to Woodward Mills, and that'll do it. So with 8 minutes to go, Woodward has to make up 10 points, or they're falling to the third-place game tomorrow against the loser of Jones and UConn. 8 minutes to play from Chisholm, 36-26 Alva for the Week Capital on Squirtle.tv.
The perfect golf swing. Getting to the top. Serving an ace. Whether a professional or a weekend warrior, we all want to do our best. But what if you get hurt? How do you get back to doing what you love? The team at DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine provide comprehensive and advanced treatment for injuries. DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, working to get you moving again.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
Through 3 periods, 3 and number 4 Alva leading Woodward 36-26. Of course, Squirtle does a lot of different things besides provide scores and broadcast live games. One of the things they do, and this is unbelievable, we talk about the growth of the network, Adam, but the growth of the Squirtle Festival, which will be here in the Enid area coming up in February.
Yeah, just for the casual fan, if you're out there, and a lot of times teams aren't playing during this period. When the OSSA added the 2 additional games, it opened up opportunity for teams to play, and they were looking for matchups. So Coach Hardaway, Coach Joey Reiner, who's now at Tonkawa, we started the festival 4 years ago with 4 teams. It's unbelievable. We have 54 games over 3 days at 3 locations, January 29th, 30th, and 31st. So we'll be playing at Stride Bank Center, Enid High this year on a Saturday, and then we'll be playing 3 days at the Hennessy Eagle Center as well.
Still upset by Dale Pirates. I can't do their games. You got them on Saturday. Ball almost taken away. Mendel has it. Bounces at left wing side. That, I believe, is at downtown Enid High, isn't it?
Yes, that is. That game is actually going to be played at the Stride Bank Center.
Mills to a cutting Nelson. Misses the left-handed layup. Rebound to Alva. That game, Dale against Fairview, should be an entertaining matchup. Some unique matchups, what makes that festival what it is. Jones straight on for 3. Presley too strong. Rebound to Alva and a push. And that was Cambry Rhodes, who's one of the smallest players out there with a floor, going into the land of Giants to secure the miss and draw a foul. Second foul against Taylor Floyd. And 2 free throws upcoming. I thought it was Rhodes. They're sending Adair to the foul line. Nathan Jones is saying, was that not on the floor? Adair's first foul shot is up and good. Her first point since 11 of the first half. Second would build the lead to 12, but that would be the biggest of the day for either side. It's on the way, and it is no good. Rebound to Woodward. Alva did not challenge. They had their other 4 players back in the defensive backcourt. Floyd, stationary dribble out front. Cross courts at Lexi Mendel. She's got to get going, and there's a start. She takes the foul and goes to the free throw line. Adair has her second. Lexi Mendel, I think if they're going to come back, Adam, it has to start with her. She's got to get more aggressive like she did right there.
Yeah, and they've taken away the outside shot from her. They kind of gave it to her a little bit in the first half, and I'm sure Coach Jones at halftime said, hey, let's shut that thing down, and she's got to get to the rim. Good athlete.
Both of her, well, her mom and her aunt, Talia, and her mom, Britt, both played at Alva High School.
Both great players, too.
They were. And then a lane violation negates the second make. So it's a 10-point lead for the Ladybugs with 73 seconds gone here in the fourth period. 37-27. Boys action next, and a sloppy turnover by Alva in the backcourt.
So, Coach, you were talking about the festival. Coach Hardaway did a little bit of research on it. It's the 3rd largest basketball festival in the United States.
Really?
Yep.
Mendel to the goal. There it is. Getting aggressive and getting rewarded for the stripes. She'll get 2 more.
Just a smart player.
Very smart player. Second foul against the Ladybugs, and the 3rd of the afternoon against Presley Jones. That is impressive. I did not know it was that big. I mean, I'd known it had grown to 3 sites. First free throw in and out.
I'll just run through these teams real quick. Arnett, Balco, Canute, Cashin, Chattanooga, Cherokee, Cheyenne, Chisholm, Cimarron, Crescent, Dale, DCLA, Drummond, Fairview, Fort Cobb, Frontier, Garber, Granite, Hammond, Hennessy, Hinton, Hooker, Kremlin, Laverne, Lomega, Merritt, Morrison, OBA, Okarche, Pahuska, Perry, Quinton, Ripley, Riverside, Sealing, Shattuck, Texoma, Turpin, Varnum, Watonga, Wellston.
Second free throw. Karam's out of bounds. Possession back to Alva. It's a bunch. 37-27. 6:40 to play. Adair with it. Drives to the goal. Mendel cuts her off. Try to force the pass to Ohm. Take it away. Boomers have it. They need to start scoring, though. They have 27 points, 90 seconds into the fourth period, and Mendel throws it away.
Good luck.
Ball was deflected. Blackledge up ahead. Layup good. Adair. So run out, gets an easy bucket. The lead back to 12 for the Ladybugs. 39-27. 6:15 to play. Floyd dances with the basketball in the right front court. Being chased by Kaylin Woods. Fires it across the floor for Lexi Mendel. Mendel, right side to Nelson against the zone. They double. Mills gives it up to Mendel. 3 good, left circle. She has 12. That matches her first half output with that 3 of 6. in the second half. The deficit is 9 for Woodward. Alva turns it over. They were looking middle of the floor for Blackledge, who went and slipped, and the ball went right into possession of the Boomers. Floyd, 3 ball, no good. Home with a rebound. Ladybugs have it with 5.5 minutes to play here from Chisholm in North Eden.
Good timeout. I was getting ready to say Alva's girls look gassed.
30-second break. We'll join them for the Week Capital on Squirtle.tv.
Student athletes push hard on the field and in the classroom. But when injuries happen, you want a physical therapist who makes recovery personal. Prime Physical Therapy is more than just a clinic. We're a faith-driven, patient-focused team committed to helping athletes bounce back stronger. Healing happens best in an environment where athletes feel supported, motivated, and yes, even have fun. Parents, you can trust us to care for your athlete like family. Call or text at 405-706-1266 for a free consultation in clinic or by phone. Prime Physical Therapy, helping athletes get back to their prime performance.
This afternoon's leading scorers, Lexi Mendel has 12 points for Woodward. 7 points from Bailey Nelson, 6 from Kaylee Mills. Kylie Adair has 14 to lead Alva. 9 points from Hadley Ulm, who goes to work, and now she has 11. Goes to work at the low post and was able to kiss it in. And the adjustment by Jeremy Jones from halftime to the second half, get it to our big girl, has paid off.
Yeah, we talked about that. They could get her going. We felt like they could expand it out, and they have. Great
Left
job.
corner 3, Floyd. Front rims, no. Woodward hustles after the rebound as Cole passes. Saves it in bounds to Nelson. 5 minutes to play. Alva 41, Woodward 30. Driving right, Mills. Cut off for the baseline, and she traveled. Woodward yesterday defeated Heritage Hall 61-36. Alva was a 62-23 winner over Cushing. Ladybugs beat the pressure. Adair pulls up on the block. Now to Ulm out high. Ladybugs work the perimeter with 4:42 to play in the ballgame. Leading by 11. A bucket here would be their biggest lead of the day. They swing it left side. Woods in front of our head coach. Now to Ulm. Goes up and in. Put in with the left hand. And she'll get it and one.
She's been huge here in the second half. Has she got 10 in the second half?
She's got 11. Third foul against Culp. Mills has 4. Those are the Boomers in foul trouble, and Ulm's free throw is no good. The lead, though, the biggest of the day for the Ladybugs. Top 4 in Class 3A. 43-30 to score. Mendel drives, blocking foul. That's on Kylie, and Adair has her third. Kylie's dad, Matt, will join me for the call of Heritage Hall and Jones coming up. I was really surprised Jones knocked off Woodward, a game that the Boomers controlled much of the day yesterday. Floyd cross courts it to Mendel. They let her get her feet set, but she missed the wide open 3. Ball tipped through the air. Cole pass it for Woodward. Back to Lexi. 3 ball, good.
Yeah, she's not going to miss that too many times if you give her the open look. And Woodward's just kind of hanging around.
15 points for Lexi Mendel. 43-33, halfway home in the fourth, and there's a turnover. Mills the takeaway. Now sets the offense. Mendel steps left. 3 ball on the way, short. Underneath the rebound, Floyd. Up and in, and she'll get it and one. Just like you said, they're hanging around, and that is dangerous for a team that has been in control all afternoon long. Woods sends her to the line with her first. Lexi Mendel has scored 15 points now in the last 6 games for Woodward. Free throw, rattles around and finds the bottom of the basket. Floyd has 6. Lead down to 7. It's a 6-0 Boomer run. Still a long ways to go, but a foul out high called against Floyd. That's her third. Team foul number 3 against Woodward. The next Alva foul will send the Boomers into the double bonus. Here we go. Ohm handles it left low post. Back out high, Woods. Pulls up right, misses long with the free throw line jumper. Mills plays on with 4 fouls and curtails the miss. To Mendel. Half court. She drives right, goes on the baseline and stepped out of bounds.
It's the right idea, though. A good take by Mendel. Just great defense.
I think that was Channing Ferguson that forced her to step on the baseline.
Yeah, shut the baseline off and made her step on it just right under the basket. Otherwise, she probably had a good look.
Out of the ball game comes Kaylin Woods. 3:28 to play in the ball game. Alva 43, Woodward 36. Ladybugs, though, let a moment ago, 43-30. Nettles in the backcourt. They beat the pressure. Adair, Ohm, unguarded. Now they cover up wing left. Alva pulls it back out. Ferguson dribbling right wing to Adair. Left side, open 3 ball. Good. What a big shot from Miley Nettles, who has both of her baskets from long range, and the lead back to 10, 46-36.
That was just huge. That's exactly what Alva needed after Woodward made that run.
2:55 to play in the ball game. Mendel, their leading scorer with 15, with the ball, and a pass fumbled out of bounds by Mills.
Dude, she may be hurt. She fell on the bottom of that step. I've seen so many kids get hurt in that corner down there. It's tough.
She's holding her back, but she's up, and she'll get a round of applause. Haley Mills is who we speak of. Pretty impressive run for Lexi Mendel. 6 consecutive games of 15 or more. 46-36 Ladybugs, 2:45 to play here in winners bracket semifinal number 1. Winner gets UConn. Or Jones, and a double dribble unforced against Nettles in the backcourt. Boomers still with a pulse. Need to pay it off here. Mendel, right wing Nelson. End of the circle, Floyd. Back to Lexi. Covered up there by Ferguson, who knocks it off of Mendel out of bounds. Channing Ferguson just turned in a big defensive play as we approach 2.5 minutes to go with the ball game. 46-36. Lob pass, Adair. Underneath, Ohm. Layup good, and she's fouled. Haley Ohm is just taking this game over. She's certainly a candidate, Adam Dieselhorst, for Downtown Threads player of the game.
I would agree, for sure. I mean, she is just erupted here in the second half. It was Adair in the first half, and it's her in the second.
She's got 15, 13 in the final 2 periods. Alva pulls everybody off the paint, and Ohm swishes down the free throw. She's 2 of 4 at the foul line. 49-36. The Ladybugs have equaled their biggest cushion of the afternoon. 2:26 from the finish. Right side, Nelson of the Woodward front court as they move right to left. On her, Miley Nettles. Bounce pass, Mendel. They hedge with Ohm. Now goes straight up, man-to-man between the circles.
Good D.
Great defense by Ferguson. Knocked it away. Mendel gets it back. Drives to the goal. Mendel layup. No, short. Lexi gets her own miss and a foul on the floor against Alva. And Woodward's Lexi Mendel's going to the line for the double bonus with 2:04 to play in the ball game.
Just a great hustle play by Mendel. She gets knocked to the ground and gets up, gets her own missed rebound. And I give Woodward girls a lot of credit. This game got up to 13, and you easily could drop your head. But, man, they've been battling the whole time.
Ferguson picks up the foul as Mendel swishes home the first free throw. Jeremy Jones, 163 wins in 9 years as a high school coach at Layton, Utah, Malad High School in Idaho. And he's also been a graduate assistant at Northwestern and Weber State. 2 minutes to play. 49-38. Nettles throws it right to Mendel. Lexi one-on-one with Miley. Attacks baseline, and Nettles fouls her. That's her 4th. You cannot do that if you want to close out a ball game. Now they can cut it down to 9 with their best free throw shooter at the stripe. And the clock frozen with 1:53 to play. First free throw up and good.
Player of the game doesn't have to come from the winning team. The Mendel girl might deserve it.
Lexi's got 17. 11 of those in the second half. That one is up, too strong. Rebound controlled by Ferguson. 1:45 to play. Ladybugs by 10. Ulm touches it off on the left wing side. Rhodes leaves it out high. Now it's Blackledge. Left circle Ferguson. They try to trap out front. Rhodes gets it out of her hands. Now they swing it right. Isolate Ulm down low, and she pays it off. It's great ball rotation.
It's when you're too aggressive, you end up giving up something down low, and Ulm does a great job of going block to block.
18 points for Hadley, 16 of the second half. Ulm at the other end, that's Blackledge, tips the ball out of bounds away from Mills. Downtown Threads, a proud supporter of high school athletics and supporter of Squirtle.tv. We will be announcing our player of the game at the conclusion of this one. Several candidates.
They do all of our swag. They do a great job. Randy Schieber, a local Northwest Oklahoma girl.
Hey there with a steal with a bucket. That'll do it. Adair with 16 points, 5 in the second half, and a huge steal. 14-point game, just over a minute to play. Floyd, right wing. They try to cut Mills' back door. It's deflected. Mills picks it up on the baseline. Now dribbles away. Blackledge is all over, and then she tried to throw it across the paint, threw it right to Adair. Kylie's pass up ahead and the foul. Middle looked like a defensive back in football, colliding with Channing Ferguson. Lexi took a hard fall. She's okay.
Dang, she did. She hit the ground hard.
Real hard. She's going to come out of the ball game with 50 seconds to play.
Is that
Alva leading by 14. Any point from here builds on their biggest advantage of the afternoon. Ferguson, 1 of 1 on the line, misses the first free throw. This will be the 19th free throw for the Ladybugs today. They are just 50%, 9 of 18. Woodward's going to start to substitute now. Zoe Smith, the 5'8 sophomore, is coming to the ball game. Cadence Boring, the 5'10 sophomore, is in there. Second free throw by Ferguson is good. 15-point game. Alva's going to play for their 6th week Capital Tournament Championship tomorrow against, more than likely, UConn. It'll be either the Millers or Jones.
Well, Todd, just to give you an update, because I know you're the voice of the Dale Lady Pirates. Dale was down 9 in the third quarter to Sequoia Tahlequah. They have now taken a 4-point lead with 1:44 to go.
Wing left, Smith. That Sequoia team must be playing a lot better than they did at the TOC.
Yeah, they struggled there, man.
Well, I'll tell you what happens with Sequoia. If they come out early and get in a rhythm making shots, they're really dangerous because they play with confidence, and they must have done that today.
Yeah, they were up as many as 13 in the second half, and Dale made a big run. So,
wholesale substitutions for Jeremy Jones.
And if any of the fans out there want to know how we're getting those scores, we're keeping updates from the Squirtle app. If you don't have it, you should download it for free. You'll be able to follow scores all over Oklahoma.
Zoe Smith to inbound, left side. Chavez, who almost wedged it between the glass and the rim. Smith stick back, no. Rebound underneath Bailey Nessarella. 15 seconds to play. Alva's going to move to 10-4 with another quality victory. This one over the Woodward Boomers. Inman swings it over the left wing side. Now to Allison Blocker, and Alva's just going to dribble timeout. Final score, Ladybugs 54, Woodward 39. Alva is headed to the championship game tomorrow here at the 57th annual Week Capital Basketball Tournament. Back with scoring and our Downtown Threads player of the game on the backside of this break from the Week Capital on Squirtle.tv.
Welcome to Charleston's, where great food and great service is what's on the menu. Business lunch after landing that big sale? Check. Never miss ordering our mouth-watering spinach dip? Check. Catching up over some margaritas? Check. Or just a craving for our key lime pie? Checkmate. No matter the reason, big, small, or none at all, you gotta come to Charleston's.
Evolve Events strives to provide a top-tier youth basketball experience in the OKC metro area. Our goal is to create a safe, competitive atmosphere that also works within your budget. We are focused on facilitating an environment that will help all players, teams, and coaches grow. Whether you're aiming to take your skills to the next level, secure a spot on your school team, or one day hoist a gold ball at the big house, Evolve Events has a platform for you. Don't just play, evolve. Visit our website at evolveokevents.com to get signed up for an Evolve event today.
I will have... Sorry, but how do you choose? I will have
Ooh. The old-fashioned banana split sends your taste buds to heaven. But the strawberry shortcake sundae tastes like summer in a dish. Then there's the molten lava cake sundae. Oh, but the banana fudge sundae, I'm drooling.
Sir, or you could get all four. Let's do that.
Come enjoy your favorite classic sundae at Brahms.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and range land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
There you see the final score here for the 57th annual Wheat Capital Basketball Tournament. Alva's girls, the first to win of the winners bracket semifinal round, 54-39 over Woodward. Let's give you the scoring very quickly. Lexi Mendel with 17 points leads the way, 18 from Ulm, 16 from Kylie Adair in a winning effort for Alva. Lots of candidates, but we've settled on our player of the game.
Yes, we're going to go with Hadley Ulm. I believe she ended up with, can you get the stats on her? I believe 18 points, but she was dominant.
In the second half.
We talked about that too at halftime, if they could get her going, and man, they did. And it just, it expanded that lead and made it a lot more comfortable for them.
Alva plays in the championship game, looking for title number 7 of the Wheat Capital tomorrow night against either UConn or Jones. Speaking of Jones, the Longhorn boys at Heritage Hall coming up next from the Wheat Capital on Squirtle.tv.